kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no longer. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Yeah. Let's get it. Week 1, Sleazy League streaming. Let's go. Oh yeah, Friday the 13th tattoo stuff. What is it, like $20? Well, how much is it? I'm sure we could find a spot with affordable tattoos if they have any good options to choose from. Cause I ain't trying to go get no tattoo some bullshit.
Trying to shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty waist in. And on it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big.
Right now, all I'm doing is waiting on old buddy. I'm excited right here. Week 1, let's get it. We'll start strong. They had me thinking my team sucked. They're not great, but they don't suck. Waiting on Giants. Let's go, Giants. Come on. Let's get it. Let's go. Love you too, bud. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama Yo, what up? Dang, we got 1 viewer so far. I wonder if that's Viking. I wonder who it is. Waiting on Giants. Come on, Giants, man. Get it.
Know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm time to bring the bass bird.
Oh yeah, what up? What up, Giants? We're about to get it. Let's go. Let's see. Le'Veon Bell, Juju Smith-Schuster. My man. I hate that I missed the draft yesterday. I really hated it, but you know, family comes first. Appreciate all the kind words and everything. Excited though, man. We're gonna get this game going. New league. New ownership of the league, so
All right. Let's go. First stream of the season, and my best wishes to man Bryce in the other league. It's unfortunate, but hey,
we are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Alright, so he's got Le'Veon. So if I'm him, I'm running the ball first, but I don't want to overpass it. So we're gonna go this way. Got Mariota back there.
They'll run here with the former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Well, the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish.
Oh, you got to get there. You got to get there and pick that. Oh, no, Mariota's down.
Expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. It's
oh, my God. You got to be kidding me.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
No, that's not Julio. Okay.
So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, New York. We go set, 30 base, 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Good opening drive, man. Good drive.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Crosby. Oh, okay. He's going to make that return.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now movement
really?
already. So a flag down here on our very first play. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the ground, Kamara. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
No hold, no
Calling
hold.
a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
180! 56! Rip right, rip right! Lock in! 56, right there, 56. And we have five!
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On 2nd down, it's Bell, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready? And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, they scared. Swing. Leo.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And an alley to run. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 28 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
14-0 Dallas.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And that shot going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Hey, wahoo!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McCoy. And his throw here's incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. 3rd down here. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throw left side.
Oh my God, he missed the fucking tackle.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
17-0 our score after 1. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Motion. Alert, 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 alert. 56, Mike, 56, Mike, 56.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. On the ground, this is Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
General West. Check.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Banjo.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Lost 56. Hey, 18. Red, up. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check. Hey, box drop. Check. Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
61, matchbox right.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
12 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Already, man. I hope he was going to catch that.
It's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Ready. Hey, high 7.
From the gun, McCoy. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now McCoy, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's McCoy. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Ryan Switzer, 29 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the pilot. 64. Whip. Red, top.
play action. It's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Hey, Zoo.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete.
Christ,
so 17 seconds now on the clock here. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
12 yards on the return that time, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
18. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Running with Kamara. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
180. Stop your whining. Blue. Go.
On second and 11 now. Trubisky. Stocker's got it. Complete.
Face mask. Let's go. Give me 15 more.
Down by the face mask.
Let's
Here
go.
come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Let's go.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on second and 13. Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker. linebacker Demario Davis.
Damn it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard
fucking
line.
game right there. Fuck.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone
fuck.
setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Damn it.
And
Oh,
able
my
to get this one
God.
across the 45 before he's
Fuck
brought
that
down.
damn interception.
Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
18, Gator.
First down, Giants.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Ready?
On first down, McCoy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, McCoy. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. Now, he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
56, Mike, 56. You get it.
On second down and 4, McCoy. That's complete to Gallman. Touchdown, Giants. Wayne Gallman, 33 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's it?
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Cooper was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. McCoy, he's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Crosby. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 40 now on second down, Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Trubisky.
Really?
And this one's incomplete.
Fucking really?
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now this throw caught left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
18.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Move.
On third down, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete.
Face mask.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. That is caught at the 7. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the right side with McCoy. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
2nd down and goal. Trubisky. Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Matt Milano. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Here's Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On 2nd and 7, McCoy. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now Bell, he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. This is Bell. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Yeah. 6-6, pull it high. Ready?
On 3rd down, McCoy. They're going to Gallman here on the screen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Bell sheds him off, and they'll get this down to the 10. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long, and it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Giants, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.